Mhm, 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 mhm. So the mic. It's okay. Is it over here? Just in case it's. I appreciate that. You're about to get started. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that long. It's not going to be that long. Well, it's not that hard. That's all. What we're making is lamb, red potatoes, and asparagus. I need to preheat the oven. Okay. Okay. And we are ready to go. We're about to. Okay. So what we're making today is uh, lamb chops. I was going to go the Mediterranean route, but I didn't. I was like, I don't want to do that because I'm going to do something special. Oh, hold on. Okay. So I have to, you got to preheat your oven at 425. Hello, everybody. I appreciate those that are coming in. And uh, hey, Miss T. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to chop up some stuff, man. So I went to the grocery store. I bought some lamb chops. I was going to go to HEB, but HEB is just far compared to Kroger. And Kroger, the lamb was on sale. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare all the fixings and stuff first. So as you can see over here in the kitchen, we're already boiling the red potatoes. But this is what we're doing. Which the reason why I'm boiling them is because we're doing it for time. So I've been boiling them so it doesn't take that long. We're gonna cut those in half when we put them in the pan and then put it in the oven. We're gonna sear the lamb chops as you see me taking them out of the bag right now. So it's different. You see, like is it that cold out there? That's crazy. Okay, so we got 3 lamb chops. We're gonna make these tender. So, back in the day when my mama used to make lamb chops and stuff like that, she used to beat the hell out of it, like beat it with a with a tenderizing thing. We ain't doing all that today, and I hate that it's cold like that where y'all. We're right now sitting at 50. It's not cold and it's not hot, but you do have to wear a sweater. If you have the heater on, then you can dress like how I'm dressed. So here we go. So we're cutting off all the skins of the onions. Onions is just a fixing, right? Everybody likes onions. And one thing that I like about Texas is that I like everything big. So the Onions are always super big. It's 18. That's cold. I'm not even trying to go outside. You know what I'm talking about? So we're just chopping up the onions. Oh, let me bring it down. I'm just chopping up the onions real quick, just so we can have like this is gonna go like on top of the lamb chops while they cook. And you can cut them any kind of way. I'm cutting them long way today. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna sear the lamb chops. Okay, so what we're gonna be using on the lamb chops today is cumin, pepper, garlic salt instead of regular salt, paprika, what's the other thing? Rosemary, and while we bake it, guess what I'm putting in there? I grew mint, so therefore we are putting mint that I grew from the garden as the garnish. Woo! Look at that. That's from my garden. And it's still growing like it's crazy right now. So yay me. Okay, so what I'm figuring out is that if I can cook something and put like my little spin on it from the garden, it makes it that much better. Okay, so we have this already. So we cut up the onions. And if you're wondering why I'm only using one glove, it's because I thought I had more gloves and I don't. I don't know. It just smells good. I just grew it, and right now it's growing out of control. So I chopped it up. I made a video about it, and then I took it out the hydroponic system, and I put it in soil. And as I put it in soil, I chopped it up. So we got the lamb chops right here. We're gonna season up the lamb chops right now. I got to get a plate so we can season that up. We got black pepper. Usually I like to use ground pepper, but we're gonna use black pepper because here's the sad part. I had to go grocery shopping. Oh no, that's crazy. Oh, the only reason why I'm gonna use my right hand as a dominant hand today when I'm doing everything, so I'm not gonna really use my left hand. That's the cool thing about being ambidextrous. Okay, so as we see right here in the kitchen, we're boiling the potatoes. The reason why we're boiling the potatoes is because, like I said, after I preheat the oven at 425, we're gonna make magic on quick. It's gonna be a quick cook. That's what I like to call it. When you do prep, my very first job was at Olive Garden, and I became a dishwasher, and then from dishwasher I became a prep cook at 18 years old. And the one thing I learned about prep is that it's it's a lot. It's not really much to prepping, but uh it's needed. You gotta prep, man. A lot of people don't prep. They just like you can't just turn on the oven and put the food in there. Like that's crazy. That's just crazy work. So okay, so we got the lamb right here, and now we got the asparagus. The asparagus isn't gonna go in the oven until the last 10 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sear the lamb. Well, we're gonna first put all the seasonings on it, right? And we're gonna put it on both sides. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna sear this on the stove and then we're gonna put it in the oven. All right. There we go. thank you for everybody that's coming in. You're gonna use rosemary. I was gonna use fresh rosemary, but uh, I ordered everything online, and if I order everything online, I don't like ordering vegetables online. So I or anything that they have to pick. So pardon me, we're using the rosemary from the can, which is just as good to be honest with you. Because before that, I didn't even know that you could put rose. I didn't know rosemary was a real thing. So I'm just going off of what I know. So what we're doing is adding pepper, rosemary, and rosemary makes everything just like good when I use it on lamb or any kind of steak or anything like that. It always comes out really good. I'm going to use paprika. No jalapenos today, no peppers. As much as I want to. Okay. Now we're putting something special with this meal. So I'll show you what the special part is in a few minutes. Yeah, you know what? It's crazy because I always use gloves anyway because I don't like the feel of meat. Like I really don't like the feel of meat. That's why I use gloves. However, you're right. There be people on there losing their mind because, and I'm like, it's just me in this apartment. Me, nobody else. If I get sick, I got myself sick. Okay. We're just gonna use a little bit of turmeric. Okay, y'all. Because I'm 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 a spicy dude. I mean a spicy dude and I like spices and I like there's more to it than just salt and pepper. You know what I mean? Like some people just use salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't. We're gonna put garlic powder, but this is a simple dish though. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put olive oil in that skillet over there. We're gonna sear this bad boy up. Let's turn it on right now. We're gonna put everything in here. The oven's ready to go. It's Saturday. My team's out of the playoffs. This is what we're doing, okay? We're gonna we're gonna put this, we're gonna put all this stuff except the asparagus. We're gonna put the onions. We're gonna put like the salt, we're gonna use garlic salt instead of. I prefer when you use any kind of oil to cook. I prefer grapeseed oil. Unfortunately, when I went to the grocery store, they didn't have any, so I had to settle for olive. Olive oil isn't still good. Okay. All right. Just gonna put a little bit. We put a little bit of olive oil in there, and so what we're gonna do right now, as you can see, these are the lamb chops. Now, this isn't the end all of seasoning on the lamb chops. Stuff is gonna go in here, like the mint is gonna go in. So what you want to do when you're cooking stuff in the oven and you're doing it with my method, you don't want to add everything together. You want to add everything differently and separately based on potency of how you're cooking stuff. And that's where you're gonna get like the full flavor. It's not gonna crossbreed, like you know what I'm saying? Not like the lamb is gonna taste like lamb. The asparagus is gonna taste like asparagus. But you're gonna want when we're gonna put this on here, we're gonna put this after the remnants of the lamb. So because it's hard for me to eat asparagus, even though I really love it. So we're waiting for this to heat up. We're gonna sear it for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay, 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Okay. Okay, so we have the onions. You know what? Let's go ahead and start with the onion. Well, I'm waiting for that to get hot. Let's wait for the skillet to get hot. Then we could just throw everything in there. And at first, it doesn't look like it's a lot of food, right? But it is. It's perfect for date night. You have 3 lamb chops, and you have the one. You got the one, and then you got the two. Anybody got any questions so far on like anything, like how it looks, what you want, what you would do different? Okay, I think this is good. All right, so let's mess with the onions. We'll put all the onions in here first. Remember, the onions are going to go with, I think we boiled the potatoes long enough, so we're going to turn it off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse off the potatoes with cold water so I can chop them. They're not going to be soft. They should be still hard because I only boiled it for 10 minutes. So you're not going to boil the potatoes to perfection. You're just going to do it so it's kind of like pre-cooked. Want me to mail you a dish? If I can figure out how to freeze it and send it, that's what I would start doing because I know that's what they do with meal preps. I want to do that. Okay, so remember I told you I didn't put nothing on the onions. We're gonna saute the onions first, and then on the other side we're gonna put the lamb. Okay, so I'm putting the pepper on there. I love pepper, by the way. If anybody ever asks what I want for Christmas, I want pepper. I want all variations of pepper. I love pepper. Okay. Like I said, we're not using salt today. We are using, hey, Cece, we are using garlic salt. On the onions, I do use cumin a lot. I don't know why. I can't explain why I use it, but I use it. What we're gonna do is get a spatula. Okay. We're gonna saute these onions up. Okay. We had the potatoes where we boiled them. We're gonna let the water out. And while I'm at the sink right now, like I said, I'm gonna put cold water on the. I'm gonna put cold water on the potatoes, so because I got to chop them in halves. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're sauteing the onions. We're gonna move the onions to the side, let them cook, so we can put these in here. All right, we're gonna put these in. These is it right here. Then I'm gonna show you the extra part of this plate that's gonna make this plate special. So if you choose to go on a date, there we go. When you choose to make dinner for that date, you have an extra thing to put. So what we're doing right now, but let's do one thing at a time. Okay. No, because I'm doing everything for time. Let me put this. Okay, so okay. Yeah, no, that is crazy. That happened the other day. You know what I forgot? Forgot to buy Worcestershire sauce. Five minutes on each side. Remember that. We're not doing that much. We're not doing that much. Then we have the mint that I grew. It should be dry, like it should be. I put it in the freezer and I took it out the freezer this morning. We're gonna put the mint. The mint isn't gonna be nothing but a garnish for the meat. That goes on at the end. Oh, you want to hear? Let me see if I can do it without the echo, though. Can you hear it? That's what it sounds like right now. Now, the ingredients that, for those just coming in, that I put on the lamb, we have garlic salt, tablet of garlic powder, rosemary, black pepper, paprika. We put cumin and we put turmeric. We put cumin on the onion. I don't like to like overdo it when there's no need to, right? So we're about to flip these bad boys over. You see this? See what it looks like? Don't want to do too much. Look at that. Look how pretty that looks right now. Y'all see that? So we letting that do its thing. And now the potatoes, you can really like cut them any way you want, right? But what we're gonna do, we're gonna be precise with this. You know, this is my go-to if I can find everything that was supposed to hold it. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's cool. I love paprika. So what we're gonna do with the potatoes, so we're cutting the red potatoes like wedges. I wanted to do that because I want to spread it out on the spread, right? So okay, the lamb is already ready to come out. Let me just get everything prepped over here, and we can make the so. I'm doing the efficient route, CC. Remember, you only cut it when you're actually on a date. So I don't know what I did. Oh, it's right here. We're gonna have to use beef broth. But what I really prefer on the broth, you see that? Dang, if you all can smell this right now, you see this? Mmm, mmm, mmm. I'm doing it. I just thought about it. It was the lazy way. I could have cut it. Okay, so you turn the fire off. As you can see this. This is what we're looking at right now. Now, we're gonna put the onions and the potatoes on here. and all that stuff. Because you know what, Cece, you don't like with me with the potatoes. I usually don't boil it, but I'm doing a lot of this for time, so it won't take that long. Because you know how potatoes are, they just take forever to cook. So on a normal day, you just put everything in there, right? Let it cook. Remember, set your oven to 425. What we're doing, so we can keep everything moisture, we're going to add beef broth. Don't have to add a lot. You just want to add enough. And then we're going to add, you see the potatoes, right? You look naked. You look naked. So we need to do something about that. It looks naked right now. So before we add these onions, you hear that, right? These onions are ready to go. We're going to roast some hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'd buy some paprika fresh, like or seeds or all that stuff, just so I can. Cause I'm a huge fan. Like I'm trying to grow cayenne. It is just not working. I'm trying to do cayenne peppers, and they're like, nah. I'm like, all right, then. I can try that for paprika. Okay. So potatoes, we're gonna add rosemary. And for those that didn't know what I said earlier, I usually would use fresh rosemary, but I order my groceries and I don't order vegetables and stuff like that because I don't want somebody else picking out my vegetables. So that's why. So don't crucify me on using a canned rosemary. I didn't go to the grocery store though. I ordered it. So I was like, okay, onions. Mm-mm. Who likes the smell of onions after they like grilled onions? Like I love grilled onions. Okay. Now turn the heat back on. You're gonna pour a little bit more olive oil because we're not done with this. We got the remnants of onion. We got the remnants of. So this is what we're looking at right now. Right. Halfway, you gonna put that in the oven now? Yeah. Ready to go. Let's put this bad boy in the onion. I mean in the oven. And what we're gonna do. Oh, this oven hot. You're gonna set the oven at 425. You're cooking for 20 minutes. So while you're doing that, you have fresh asparagus. Now what I do is I cut the tip, just the tip. Pause. I don't like the hard part. Pause again. Okay. These are your asparagus. We're gonna spray these. We're gonna spray these too. Okay. We are going to spray these because I like my asparagus soft. So I have a can all the way up, and then I also have all of it. So we're gonna do that. Again, we're gonna put normal spices on there like pepper and garlic salt and all that good stuff. Okay. Okay, so give me 1 second, y'all. I need to get something to drink. I stopped drinking alcohol a month ago. Oh man. But now I'm a sucker for coffee right now. But I drank my coffee earlier. So now it's time for some juice. But if you're a drinker, what kind of wine would you use? Would you do white wine or would you do red wine? I'm not sure. I'm not a wine connoisseur. So I have no idea what the etiquette is for. Okay, so, all right. And for those that don't know, I am For those that don't know, I am in licensing phase right now for my SIE Series 7, 667, and my life and health. But I have 120 days to complete all these licenses. So when I have to stop drinking and doing all that, when I have to study and stuff, so I have to stay focused because I study like 4 to 5 hours a day. Even so bad that after my radio show on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I go lay down. And when I go to sleep, I go to sleep listening to lectures. Because I'm an audio learner. So I have to listen or watch videos to understand sometimes. So when I go with, so what I do is I go with, I have the book, I have the lecture, and I'll go just like if I was sitting in class. And so that's what I've been doing for the last month, and then I got till next month to finish it. So this job has a potential by January of next year that, because I'll be technically a stockbroker and a financial planner. So if I can go into that, and then it's crazy because I'm 52 years old, and most of these people that do this usually are at 25. But the only reason why I'm doing this is because I didn't want to sell insurance anymore. And I always liked money. So I like money, but I never took it serious. Now I'm taking it serious and learning the politics and how it works, municipal, state, federal, and as I get everything in order, so if a lot of people don't see me a lot, I'm like literally in my bedroom studying. at a big age, 52 years old. Go ahead. Okay. And trust me, 52 is not old. Okay. It's an acquired taste. So remember when I told y'all that we're putting in stuff separately. So the asparagus is going to go into the oven. So as it goes into the oven, this is a number, it doesn't even matter. I don't feel it. I'll be in the gym with the 25-year-olds doing my thing. Oh, this man smells so good. So this is a mint that I grew. But I only took a little piece of it because I was only going to use it as a garnish. So we're going to, it's kind of wet. So I had it in the freezer. But it smells so good right now, like we're just having it. Now I'll show you my mint real quick. I'll be moving the serrano peppers here. This is what I'm in right now. They're from the hydroponic system. So this is what it's looking like right now. Well, what I came to find out, F. Smith, I was in the office yesterday, and guess what? Like, I have a plug with 5-star recruits going to college, right? You know that these kids, because of the fact they have the NIL deal where you can get paid in college when you play, these kids are more coming up, more financially or fiscally responsible than we ever been. And so my target is to help kids as well as people trying to retire without having to work at 70. That's my biggest focus. Like, I don't want them, like, you want to retire at 60 years old and you're 45, I can help you do that. And we can make our money work because that's what my job will be. Because what I want to do, I didn't really want to be a financial advisor, but it's the same thing kind of, but like financial planner, I can get you into that state. And here's the cool thing, I'm doing it for myself, so it's not like what I'm doing isn't tested, because I'm doing it for myself. So we're all in the same boat, and then if I'm trying to get myself to, like, I'm my own financial planner at the end of the day, like, for real. And if I can get myself in line to where I don't want to work at 60. I'm telling you, I don't want to work at 60. So I want people not to, I want to go on a cruise with a whole bunch of people my age and not worry about no money. Imagine that. Oh man, that makes so good. Okay, y'all. So we got to talk for about 10 minutes. This is what we're going to do. We're going to turn the timer on. Now, we're going to do it for 12 minutes. And we're trying to wait for these asparagus to get ready, and then we're going to put those in the oven. And then after we do that, I'm going to tell you the extra part of what this meal is going to be that's going to make it even more sexy. Okay, y'all? So that's coming up in a second. And then, like, you know, that's my goal by next year is to clock out at 500K. If I can clock out by next summer, but with 500K, to where I don't have to worry about money, I'm Gucci. Because all I'm gonna do is just invest my money, like all the extra money, and that's just gonna be the game. And I'm starting with the mint smells. It smells like mint. It smells like mint. Like I can't explain it. It smells like, you know, during the holidays and you make like mint tea or something like that. It smells like that. Oh, this is what I was gonna do. See, so as you can tell, the quick method that I'm doing right now, we are under, in real time, we're under 20 minutes. Okay. Now we're gonna do. Okay. So I'm putting in a special dish. Now, this isn't required in this meal. What we're about to do, but if your partner likes this, yeah, that's what it smells like the mint gum. Okay. All right, this is exciting. So what we're gonna do right now is we are going to take out, where the heck is, that's interesting. Over now. There we go. We're looking for my pineapple thing. Okay, so we're about to put this, 8 minutes left. Let me take this out. Woo! Well, I'll get my glasses. See this, y'all? So what it's looking like so far. It is smelling good. So we're gonna put that in there. And now, are you all ready for the secret ingredient? In a separate pan. You see how the fire is still hot in a separate pan. What we are going to make is we are going to grill, or not grill, but on the stove top. Y'all ready? Y'all, oh wait, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all are not ready for this. We are going, oh! You're like, what is that? What is that? What are you adding right now? What are you making? Well, I know what that is. That's jumbo shrimp. We're adding jumbo shrimp to this meal. As an added bonus, when we make this plate, we want to make sure that your loved one that might like mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. See that? You see that? So we're going to cook this. This should only take about 5 minutes. And what's going to make this sexy is we're going to do this today. We don't switch the butter game up. We don't use granulated butter with olive oil and sea salt. Say word. Say word. Say word. So as we are cooking these bad boys up, we put olive oil. And to get that buttery taste, we gonna add just a slab. You know why we have that slab? We have that slab because in Texas it's slow, loud, and banging up in my trunk. Trunk full of funk, I ain't never get a funk. I want to play that song, but I don't want to. I'm not even monetized yet, so that doesn't matter. That shit play. Let's see. Alexa, play Zero Freestyle. Oh. I forgot that. I didn't set that up. No. Okay, I will sign you up. Here's a mix based on Zero IQ Freestyle by Never Broke Again and Young Boy Never Broke Again on Amazon Music. We ain't doing that. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play Zero Freestyle. Nope. Alexa, stop. I guess we ain't doing that today. Guess we ain't doing that today. So, we're waiting for the shrimp. We have the mint that I grew right here. putting this to the side until we have 57 seconds. See that? All right. I don't do that song. So we're gonna take a look at what this looks like. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna see what this looks like. Okay. I feel like you're ready. It seems like you're ready. Okay. Now, depending on how you like your lamb, I like raw. God dang. I like my lamb medium. Mm. Let me give you a perfect look. Okay, let me show y'all. This is what it looks like so far. All right. Now we're gonna put a fork. We're gonna do the fork test. We're gonna see what we got. Okay, let's see. Fork test coming up. Like I said, I like mine. Okay, let's see. Just want to do the test real quick to see what it tastes. See what it if it's cooked. You found the light, girl. I feel like I overcooked it a little bit, but this is what it looks like. So people that like, well, I mean, yeah, it does. It looks medium well. I guess that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. Okay, so we're gonna have one. This is so we're gonna make this plate. Oops. We're gonna try to dress it up a little bit. Like, you know how you go to those expensive restaurants and give you a big old plate with a little bit of food on it? That's what we're doing. All right. And the only thing we're doing right now is that we are another thing that I didn't add because I forgot to put it on the list that would taste good with this is mushrooms. Mushrooms would be amazing on this. Okay, so we're gonna add this. Let's go ahead and move this, put this back in the oven. Okay, so we turn that off. Okay. Okay. So you can get proper representation of what I'm looking at. Okay, let's do this. And this is dinner, y'all. This is lamb chops with asparagus, red potato, and jumbo shrimp. With my mint as the garlic, onions that were grilled to perfection. So, what do you all think? Thank you, Sam. You gave me an A plus. You gave me an A plus. I was so I ain't never got A plus. Well, I gotta taste it first. So as I taste it, I want to see if we're gonna taste the lamb and each everything to make sure the seasoning is correct. I will be making a short of this. I don't know what to do with myself. This is Saturday now? God damn. God damn. It's about to go down. Give me 1 second. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Can y'all see me still? I don't know what just happened. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. I think I turned the light down. There we go. My bad. Okay. My bad. Let me go back over here. Yeah, that's because I put my phone on something. There we go. Okay. Let me take my glove off. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, y'all. I appreciate it. We're gonna taste it right now, though. We're gonna see if this tastes good. I gotta wash my hands real quick. The big test is always the taste test, right? Because something can always look good, don't have no seasoning on it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, let's taste the potatoes, see if the potatoes are done. The potatoes have the right amount of seasoning on it. It's not soggy. I love that. Asparagus to me. You saw it was easy to cut. That's a plus. And it still looks good. Let's see. Now we got the lamb. This is lamb chop. Let's see how this tastes. So the asparagus tasted great because of the fact that it just tasted really good. They had the right amount of seasoning, and that's what I was more in tune with. So I didn't want to over season any of the food, right? And so this one I'm gonna put some of my mint on it. No, yeah, I'm gonna taste it with the mint, and then I'm gonna taste it without the mint. Okay. So this is with the mint that I grew in the garden. Mm. Mm. This is with the mint. That tasted really good. Let's taste it without the mint. Without the mint. This is cooked like medium well, but it still breaks off in your mouth. Pause. Mm. Okay. It tastes great. However, with the mint on it, it put a kick on it. Okay, like it did a real good kick. Now, sauteed shrimp. That's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. Okay, people. So my assessment of this meal, I would give this a hard A. So I didn't give it an A plus. Okay, I wouldn't do that. I overthink stuff. So there's something that I feel is missing, but I can't put my thumb on it. Like I would have overdid it if I added bell pepper, right? Or anything else. It would have felt like overdone because it's like this is simple and it's elegant. Because you got your potatoes over here, you got your asparagus right here, you got your shrimp right there, and then you got your lime right there. I feel like just like that is perfect, but I feel like one thing is missing. And I haven't figured it out yet. But I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. This is my dinner for tonight. Lamb chops with red potatoes. And it's, I don't know what's up with these. They call it red potatoes and it says it right. Look, I'm going to show y'all. Why is it? It's red potatoes from Kroger. Why do they not look red? Did I choose the wrong bag? Well, it started off looking red, but it don't really look red. Like, you know how the red potatoes be like super duper red. So, whatever. Groceries ain't groceries no more. But, real quick before I get out of here, let me just recap everything. So, we use garlic powder, rosemary, garlic salt, cumin, turmeric, and black pepper, and paprika as all the spices that we used on various. We didn't. So after you sear the steak or the lamb chops, 5 minutes on each side. Then you put it in the oven, 425, 25 minutes. You also put the asparagus. You cook it on the stove first, along with. And the only thing that you cook separate is the shrimp. Shrimp is the last thing you're going to cook because it's the easiest. The potatoes, if you want it for time, boil the potatoes first, then cut it. Just boil it to where it's cooked on the outside, but it's still kind of hard on the inside. Cut it. You can cut it in wedges. I cut it in wedges, and that's what you're going to use for that. Now, the asparagus you cook over the stove and olive oil, put olive oil butter on it to make it give you that buttery taste.
You cook that over the stove till it starts getting soft. Last 8 minutes, you take the asparagus and you add it into the oven with the rest of the stuff. And then when it's done, like I said, I think 25 minutes. If you like it medium, cook it for 20 minutes or 17 minutes. But if you like it cooked, you leave it in there longer. I wouldn't suggest anything at over 27 minutes. I wouldn't suggest it because it'll taste rubbery. So with that being said, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I had fun. And I hope y'all will try this dish. Lamb. I choose lamb over beef any day right now. So if you like the beef, then you like the beef. But if you like lamb, it's actually cheaper right now than beef. Okay? I'll see y'all later. Thank you again for chopping it up with Hef. I'm Cool Hef, and I'll see you later.